Hey everybody, sorry I'm a little late this morning for Coffee and Biz Chat. I got a little distracted. There's a new way to set up Facebook Live on Coffee and Biz Chat, so I apologize. I'm about 10 minutes late, and I'm hoping some of you stuck around to chat with me and have coffee this morning. So hopefully you're filling up your cup and let's talk business. If you're watching the replay, of this session, please put hashtag replay. Let me know you've seen it. Show me some comments. I really want to see what you have to say about what I have to say this morning. I want to debunk some myths this morning as I sip my Wonder Woman juice, aka coffee. Good morning, Irene. Thank you for joining me. So, Irene, I want to tell you a few things about marketing this morning, and I want to share and debunk at least 2 myths about marketing. Hi, Jen. Thanks for joining me this morning. Cheers, ladies. So, let me tell you something about marketing today. It's something that we all do in our business. It totally is a component of the beginning of your customer journey. If you haven't already mapped out what your customer journey is, you need to work with me to map that out, because it is one of the elements of being successful and sustainable in businesses, knowing what your customer journey is. As I sip this. So, the very, very beginning of the customer journey, the very first step on the customer journey is awareness. Now, I really want to, set the record straight, burst your bubble or balloon around the area of marketing. Marketing activities like Facebook posts, like Instagram reels, like email marketing, like brochures, like business cards. Those type of marketing activities, where they're traditional marketing activities and digital marketing activities, they're absolutely elemental in generating awareness for your business. So there's one thing I say over and over and over to my clients again and again and again. If you've worked with me, this is normal verbiage from me. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining me from the USA. Marketing generates awareness of who you are and what you do. It's the first element of the know, like, and trust model. Marketing allows people to know who you are and what you do. But marketing does not generate sales. What? So a lot of entrepreneurs get into business saying, well, if I just put an ad on Facebook, or if I just do an Instagram post, or if I just send out some emails, I'll generate sales. That's not actually true. Marketing generates awareness. But the next step in your customer journey, engagement, connection, conversations, generate sales. It's secondary to marketing. So I want to say that one more time so everybody gets it. Marketing generates awareness of who you are and what you do. And if you do it well, it will lead to the next step of your customer journey, which is engagement. Marketing will generate a conversation. Marketing will generate a connection if you do it well. Now, I have to tell you that I get a lot of messages via Facebook direct message or, those kind of things where marketing's not done well. I had a message this week. It says, hey, Michelle, I just wanted to know if you were interested in a new business opportunity and if you'd like to talk about that. And you know what? Honestly, it felt like a 1980s Amway kind of spiel. Let me talk to you about the business. Well, you know what? What is the business? Do I even know you? do you know me? I'm already in business. And so I mentioned it to them. I said, have you engaged in my business? Do you know me? And they're like, oh, well, tell me about your business. It's like, well, that's too late because I've lost the know, like, and trust with you right away. Like, it's spam. Like, there's a difference between marketing well and spam. The whole drop your links, buy my stuff is spammy and yucky and actually repels someone who could be your most valuable client. So if you want to repel people, go ahead and spam them. But if you want to attract people and engage with people, then you need to build that engagement based on marketing that generates awareness of who you are and what you do and why you are the solution to somebody else's pain point or desires. If you don't know what your most valuable clients' pain points or desires are, then you need to work on that list because that becomes the foundation of your messaging. So when it comes to that, thanks, Carol. Carol says she likes the know, like, and trust. And Ara says, thanks for that distinction between types of awareness. Absolutely. Marketing generates awareness. So please don't have the expectation that you're just going to put ads out on Facebook and you are going to generate sales. That rarely happens without some form of conversation. So here's my tip for you today. 2 tips. Lower your expectation on your marketing strategies. Marketing generates awareness. Yes, you have to generate awareness for people to know who you are. But conversations, connections, engagement generate sales. So yes, build your marketing strategies. However, also ask yourself every morning, how can I have a conversation with somebody today? How can, whether it be a conversation like I'm having with you today, whether it be a conversation of comments underneath maybe a post that's generating some kind of engagement for you, whether you go to a wow event and book a coffee chat with somebody, really, I say the closer you can get belly to belly with your most valuable client to have a conversation that showcases how you can be the solution to their pain points or how you can provide them through your product and service what they desire, the higher rate of conversion. Conversations equal conversion into sales, not Facebook posts. So that's number 1, lower your expectations. Number 2 is ask yourself, who can you have a conversation with today? Just to not have a spammy, I want to sell you kind of stuff conversation. It's that engagement conversation. How are you? How can I help? What's going on with you right now? How can I help? Okay, do I have a solution for that, or do I know someone who has a solution for that? It's all about the how can I help model. So number 3 tip, debunking a myth. A lot of people stop with their marketing and their awareness generation way too soon. It is a marketing 101, going back way back to my university days. It actually takes 7 to 28 exposures to a marketing message for someone to even wake up and say, oh, wow, that's what Carol's doing now. Oh, that's what Jen is doing now. Oh, that's what Michelle is doing now. They need to see your marketing messages 7 to 28 times before they even reach out and engage with you. Sometimes it's more. But what a lot of entrepreneurs do is they stop too soon. They go, oh yeah, I put some ads on Facebook, 1, 2, 3 times. Didn't work. Didn't get anything out of it. What a waste of money. Advertising sucks. What a waste of money. And it's just not working. Because you probably stopped too soon. Have you done it 28, even 35 times? Probably not. No. And yet, you stop too soon. So have you ever had that experience where you think, oh, my marketing's just not generating awareness, and you have this perception that marketing should generate sales? You haven't elevated to the marketing generates awareness, conversations, connections, engagement generate sales? You haven't made that distinction, and it feels like you're banging your head against the brick wall. Because you're putting your Facebook post out and it's not working. It's not working. So, if you've ever been in that situation, ask yourself, what are your expectations? Are you doing this to generate awareness? Which, yes, you have to do. So step 1 on your customer journey is awareness. Step 2 on your customer journey is engagement. So they're the first 2 steps of a multi-layered customer journey. So just so you know, there are 5 elements, 5 foundational elements of how to run your business well. And I teach them all in my 5-week business accelerator program called Credibility to Profitability. The first element is doing a deep dive into your most valuable client. What are their current pain points? And I mean current. What their pain points are today are not what they were a year ago or 6 months ago. They have different pain points, and they have different desires today than they had last year. So, because we're all evolving. So, do a deep dive into the pain points and the desires of your most valuable customer. Where do they hang out? How do they speak? What jargon, what slang, what terminologies do they use? Secondly, the second element is know who you are. This is the Mufasa moment I keep on telling you about. Know who you are and how to communicate who you are to your most valuable customer to get them to engage with you, to answer their question, what's in it for me? What's in it for me to work with Michelle? Well, hopefully if you work with me and all the people who have, put a comment underneath, I help you increase your joy, productivity, and profits in your business. I help you make the most of the 2 commodities in business, time and money. That's what I do. And that's the what's in it for you. If you work with me, you'll see an increase in your joy. You'll learn how to be really productive. And you'll see an increase in your profits as well. And number 3 is allowing people to know you. So where do you put your marketing message? How do you build on that first element of the know, like, and trust? And then the 4th element is building trust through testimonials without ever having to ask for a testimonial. That you will be able to build an army of advocates, of people who have worked with you, they're raving fans, and they build your business for you from what we call good old-fashioned word of mouth, the best marketing you can have. And then last but not least, in the last week of the Credibility to Profitability program, we map out your customer journey, starting at awareness, moving to engagement, looking at low ticket, mid ticket, and high ticket offers, and then how you make sure that you have 80% of your clients coming back, because you need that 80% retention rate to be sustainably successful in business, and build an army of advocates so they tell everybody how awesome you are. So Angela says, can I use people's reviews on my Google business, on my Facebook page? Absolutely, Angela. Repurpose your reviews. Make sure with your reviews, here's one really quick tip before I sign off. If you have Google reviews, copy and paste them into a Word document and keep them safe, because your reviews are like gold in your business. They are a foundational element, remember, of those 5 keys to be a successful business. So yes, you need to Make sure that you're copying and pasting those into a Word document, keeping them safe on an external hard drive. They're like gold for your business. And then you repurpose them in other areas, on your website. In your email signature, you could put a review so that everyone sees when each time you send out an email. On LinkedIn, you can put it there. You can put it on Facebook and Instagram. You can repurpose your reviews. Absolutely. So make sure that you do that as an element of your business, because your reviews are your best marketing tool. So just to recap today on what I've talked about, the myths of marketing. Marketing generates awareness, engagement, connection, conversations generate sales. Know the difference. Don't stop too soon in your marketing efforts. Remember, it takes somebody 7 to 28 times to see your messages again and again and again to initiate some form of engagement. And learn the 5 elements of building a sustainable, profitable business that stops you feeling icky and salesy and spammy when you market. Build on your credibility, and that will lead to profitability. So if you'd like to learn more about my Credibility to Profitability program, then click on the link that I will put into the comments underneath this Facebook Live this morning. Thank you for joining me for Coffee and Biz Chat. If you learned anything from this Coffee and Biz Chat today, please let me know in the comments. If I've taught you something, if I've given you an aha moment, if I have, made you think about something, I'd love to hear from you, even if it's in the replay. And I will go back and connect with you in those comments below. If you want to learn more about working with me, go to wowwomeninbusiness.com/work with Michelle. Thanks, everybody. Have a productive day. Remember, don't be busy, be productive, and know the difference. Thanks, everybody. Cheers. See you next week. Bye for now.